4 years ago, I was definite about one thing: I would never do this again. And I can't even tell you how much I really meant that. And Mitt laughed and said, "You say that after every pregnancy." And all the women out there know what I'm talking about.
That's Ann Romney wowing the crowd in Miami on Friday. Is she Mitt Romney's secret weapon? What assets do the other candidates have in their arsenals? I gotta say, you see Ann Romney, and she immediately, for me at least, humanizes her husband. There's a genuineness, a warmth. Obviously, she has an incredible experience as a mother. Her battle with MS and breast cancer, I think, is really resonant with a lot of women. What do you guys make of her role in this campaign vis-a-vis her husband? Does she help him, or does she highlight his woodenness?
I think she absolutely helps him. You know, I think women have a very important role to play alongside their husbands when they are candidates. Interesting thing here is I think it's even more important in this case because he is zombie-like. You plug him into a wall and he's robotic, and she softens that. She humanizes him. However, at the same time, Romney doesn't need his help with women in the primaries. He's going to need it in the general, and we know that women always tend to vote Democratic. So she may help now, but going into the general, I don't think there's going to be much help there.
I'm sorry, are you saying he's like a zombie or a robot? Which is it?
A zombie robot.
Yeah.
A zombie. I'm going to go zombie robot.
Okay.
The key demographic
the
key demographic here is
independent zombie
independence.
robots.
Yes, it's women ages. Yeah, that's right. It's women aged 30 to 50, because we know older women tend to vote for Republicans, younger women tend to vote for Democrats, and so the question is, we watched what those women did in 2006. They gave the Democrats the House back. They helped elect Obama in 08. In 2010, they took it away. So what happens in 12? And right now, we're tracking these numbers. Right now, they are flocking away from the GOP. Does that last through the summer? I don't know.
And then if Romney is, in fact, the nominee, it'll be Michelle Obama up there against Ann Romney.
Yes.
I've never met anyone who doesn't like Ann Romney who's met her. I like her. I've never heard of anybody not liking her. That's a huge asset. Yeah. What she's not done very often, she's humanized them, is drive an actual political message. If you go back to the night of the New Hampshire primary when Mitt Romney gave a great speech, go look at Ann Romney's speech. She was different that night than I've ever seen her. She was extraordinarily confident. I think for them to win, if he's the nominee, she's going to have to drive a general election message against the president in a way a spouse needs to do. I've not seen her do that yet, and I think she's capable of it. She's highly motivated. She wants her husband to win for her belief for what's right for the country. I think she'll get there, but she's not there yet.
She's gotten better and better and better as time has gone on, too.
But only driving the humanizing message,
right.
Not driving the why does this choice matter for the country. She says that sentence, but doesn't drill down in a way I think she'll need to for them to be able to use her in maximum effectiveness.
Especially because Michelle Obama has gotten very good at doing that for her husband. If we're talking surrogates, it is only relevant that we bring in Sarah Palin, who is sort of endorsing Newt Gingrich. Let's listen to what she said on Fox on Sunday.
If for no other reason, rage against the machine, vote for Newt. Annoy a liberal, vote Newt. Keep this vetting process going. Keep the debate going.
Annoy a liberal, vote Newt. Is that a ringing endorsement? And more importantly, does it even matter at this point?
It's vintage Sarah Palin. It has no content. It has no substance. It has no idea. It has no hope for the future. It has no policy. It is just media BS. And this is what she's become. I don't know how much longer she can be out on the channel there talking like this. Her main appeal was the idea that she had some political following or relevance. She doesn't. I mean, Glenn Beck has a lot of people who will show up in Washington.
But Ari, she is giving voice to, I think, a line of thinking among some parts of the Republican Party, which is iron, as she said earlier, iron sharpens iron, steel sharpens steel. The longer Gingrich is in this race and Romney is given a fight, the better a candidate.
That's a fair point of observation. I don't think it's a legitimate thing for someone to take their followers and say, let's do this. That's what Rush Limbaugh did against the Democrats. He said, let's extend this race because it will hurt them. She's saying, let's extend this race because it will help them. Neither of those I would call substantive views. In my book, call me old-fashioned, if you believe in something or someone and you want to motivate and organize for them, you ask people to support the person. You don't do this bank shot thing of saying, let's have a longer primary just because.
We will be talking more about endorsement.